Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back. I took my sister to the chiropractor yesterday. She took me to this, she calls it a bougie Dollar Tree, which is kind of an oxymoron in my opinion, but it's funny. So it is huge. It's 3 times bigger than my Dollar Tree. And it was good for her to walk around a little bit too. So, but while I was in there, I was so excited because they had some stuff that my Dollar Tree, the 4 that are around me that I visit, do not have these Crafter Square items. And so anyway, I thought I would share them with you. Long story short, or short story long, as I do. But I did find another stencil, Crafter Square. This one says, "Be Wild." I don't know if I'll use that one, but it had the pineapple, and that's the main reason I got it. My daughter is really into pineapples. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Be sweet and wear a crown, and it has the pineapple. And then this one says "Live, Laugh, Love," and I'm not going to think of "Live, Laugh, Love" the same ever again since the Progressive commercial has come out where the guy's counseling them how not to turn into their parents, and he takes the "Live, Laugh, Love" sign away from her. If you haven't seen that commercial, you need to look for it. It's funny. But anyway, and then I got around to the last side, and I saw it said, "Today I choose joy." So of course, because it has that, I snagged it because I don't have this one. I have some that are round, which I cannot place at the moment, that have, paisleys or, different little designs on them. But I thought this was perfect. So it looks like the same designs that I've seen on their little blue stencils that are self-adhesive, but I could be wrong. But anyway, that was one item I saw. $1. And then this I had to grab. This is We Are Memory Keepers, guys, at the Dollar Tree. 100 double-sided journal cards. And what's in here, I don't know if these are like the Project Life cards or not, because this box is toast. I've never had the Project Life cards, but there's a stack of these, and I can cover these or whatever. Some of them have, it looks like they're all themed, sports themed, but I plan to cover them. I've seen other people doing that. This one's blank. That wouldn't have to be covered if you did it the right way. That one's got lines and numbers. That would be fine. So, that one's fine. The game notes, that would be fine too. But anyway, these are not as thick as I thought they would be. I have seen other people do like the Project Life cards and cover them with other kits, and I thought, wow, that's thick. How are they sewing that on the machine? But these are like thick scrapbook paper thickness. They're not like playing cards. I was thinking of heavy-duty playing cards, like that's what they were like, and they're not. But there's a bunch of them that are larger size too. This one's striped. And they, of course, they are. This one just says "Today." They're not really in my color wheel, but like I said, I can cover those, and it was $1. But then I saw these here, and so this is like looks like maybe a speech bubble here. It's the texture of a football, but on this side it's a different. And I could cut the speech bubble out and use it at another time and just use the frame. That's what I was thinking on that one. And then this one is just blue. I can use that, and it looks like almost I don't know, if you glued it just on the outside, you're going to have a bunch of little pocket places to stick things in, right? Here's one with arrows that's solid black. There again, I could cut the arrow off and use the frame. Either side would work. Same thing with this banner if I wanted to, or I could leave the banner and decorate it. Lots of options here. And then there is these little label shapes. This one's like a wood grain. I love that. And then there's some more little label shapes. And then these little bags, if I can get them out of here, it said craft envelopes were in here. Now, none of these items that are in here, none of these items fit inside these envelopes. But this is almost like a paper bag thickness. Not like a grocery bag thickness, but like the smaller lunch bag. A little bit thicker than a regular cheapo lunch bag, but you know that medium-sized bag that you can get for at the end of the checkout aisle. It's that kind. A little bit thicker than masking paper, but how cute are these? They've already got the little thumb hole. They're rounded on the corners, and there's only 4 of them in there, but that was a cool bonus. I didn't even know that was in there. I bought this because it was $1 and it had these in here. But yeah, there's some fun stuff in there. So I may, next time if I go back to that side of town, I don't usually go over there, but I may have to make a run every once in a while because they have some fun stuff. They had some different kind of jute ribbon, or what do you call this? Burlap ribbon. And you know me and my burlap, but I love this one with the little chain. It's like a string on the burlap, and then this one has like a little, the burlap is curvy, and then it has like the little zigzag on it. So there are only 2 yards in here. I wish in retrospect, I wish that I had picked up 2 of each of these, but it'll be nice to look at. But my favorite thing that I found was these laser cut craft icons. Now I haven't opened any of these. So let me grab my my craft knife so I can cut through this stickers that they've got. And yeah, so these are just the laser cut wood pieces. And I picked up everything that I knew I would use. Anything that was floral, anything that was birds or butterflies, I grabbed it. So there's 2 of each design. They're very thin, flexible, lightweight, but how pretty are those? In fact, I'm not going to put them back in there. I've got somewhere else I'm going to put them. So let's just take them out and look at them. I've got the flowers there, these beautiful roses with the leaves. Those are so pretty. And I don't know what flower, if that's a rose or what it is, but it's pretty. And then this one has birds. So let's take this one out. And I'm keep this because this will make a nice little tag. But look at those pretty birds. This one, a little hummingbird, almost looks like a dolphin. And then, oh, so pretty. I'm just so excited about those. And then there's some more flowers here. I got 6 different collections, but they probably had 20 different collections out there. So here's a bigger one similar to that one. And here's another rose set. So pretty. And then this one's fun. I really like that one. Okay. And then I did find some hearts. Probably should have removed the sticky stuff before I put the record on. But look at these hearts. Aren't those pretty? We've got Valentine's Day coming up. This one looks almost like a little doily. And it's got lovebirds. Oh, cute. I like that. And this one's got a piece that didn't get poked out here. Down there. A little puzzle piece. Well, I'll get that out later. find my pokey tool. And then I found 2 that had different butterflies. So I got 6 different butterflies times 2. Like I said, there's 3 designs in each package, and there's 2, sorry about that noise, guys. There's 2 of each design. So I don't know why I'm doing it the hard way, trying to get that off. Let me move these out of the way and I'll show you all these butterflies. So that one's really intricate, really, really cool. And then we've got this one. Nice butterflies. I couldn't resist. When I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh. And it was all I could do. I only spent $10 in that store. I did really well. This one's split a little bit. I don't think that this is wood. I think it's cardboard. It's so light. And because of the way that split right there, I think I see layers. So I think it's like pressed. But still, you know, in our journal making, we want things that are light, and that'll be great. This is my favorite one right here. I'm pretty sure that's my favorite one. That one and this one, because they're just regular old butterflies. But I think if I had to choose, I'd choose that one. So pretty neat. I really like those. So anyway, now I have a bunch of stuff to put on my journal covers, and I have a container somewhere that I am going to put these in. But anyway, I'm going to clear off my desk, get the stuff put away, and then we will continue on with our trifold journal. So hang on. Okay, so we're back with our trifold, and I have the headband for the closure. I went ahead and added some papers here, and I added some little tuck spots and things. Let's use this grungy one for this trim. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know what that is. Hold on. Oh yeah, I do. It's from my little linen. So, all right. So let's go ahead and do the pockets, and then we'll do the pages last. Yeah. So what I've done, I think I will go ahead and ink some of these pieces just so they'll pop a little bit. I've taken some of these ephemera pieces and cut them down so that they will fit our journal, because these full size, these fit, you know, an 8.5 by 5.5. So I want to go ahead and attach that on there. And these had little flaps. You probably saw that when I showed you the first time on the sides, but I just trimmed those off. Of course, this, like I said, the pocket was bigger, so I'm just going to try and do as thin a line. Get all this gunk off here. Try to do as thin a thin line. Boy, where are my words today? Try to do a thin line as much as possible so that I have more space in my pocket. So it's a beautiful sunny day. The power was out for about 3 hours. I have no clue why. I'll have to watch the news if I want to find out. I'm waiting on my Walmart grocery order. I forgot to put it in last night, so I was lucky they actually had a time slot for this afternoon. Yay! I'm making chicken and dumplings for dinner, or, well, it's actually chicken and pastry. Last night I made enchiladas, so, you know, I'm very ambitious lately. Oh, by the way, I hung these over here with those command tapes, And right as I was going to bed, this thing fell down, scared the crud out of me. And yeah, so I'm so glad that I wasn't already asleep when that happened, because I guess I need some stronger command strips for that. But I used 2, but it doesn't want it doesn't like this texture, I think. So I'm gonna have to find something. I may have to glue it to the back. So let's do. I don't want to put the lace up here because it's going to cover some of the decoration. So I think I want to put it on the bottom, but do I want to put it like, yes, I'm going to do it like that. And we'll do it just on the pocket. So hopefully I will get my nails done tomorrow. My sister said she's feeling better and she wants to give it a go. So I told her I would be a guinea pig for her. Alright, let's get that on there. I kind of like when it's just barely peeking out the bottom. Make sure that's somewhat even. Okay, and then I think this piece goes in there. So let's open this and see. I think I'm missing a pocket. Or was this the pocket? No, because that seems too big. I think that was the ephemera for this pocket. So I need to find a pocket for this page. And I do have this one. I went ahead and stuck some of the journal cards and things in here. I still don't know what I'm going to do up here, but I think after I get all the pockets in, I think I might take one of the background pages and kind of just cut a piece here, and then you can see this tag that's here. I've cut a large, cut this large tag for this pocket, and it doesn't go all the way to the bottom because of the way the envelope is made. There is a seam here inside the window there, so I'm gonna fix that with this, and it won't be noticeable. I hope. Anyway, yeah, I think I can put a piece of lace or something down there. I might have to put a little piece of paper first, but we'll figure that out later. But anyway, this pocket goes here, and let's ink around that. Now this one has some eyelet kind of ruffle there, so I don't really want to cover up that end, so I think I'm going to put lace on the bottom of this piece as well. But let's go ahead and glue that down. Very thin on the edge, so we can have more pocket space. I've got some fun stuff coming up in February. I've been planning and planning. What is today? Today's the let's see, you probably won't see this until tomorrow or the next day, but today that I'm actually recording this is the 20th. And yeah, so I'm planning next month. I think we're going to do tissue paper and different things we can do with tissue paper. I've got some fun things planned. So you'll want to join me for that. Okay. this off. Now I stuck this piece of ephemera in there. But that's the same as this, so I may switch that up somewhere else. Let's see if that's even. No, look at way off, so let's fix that. It looks even on this side. That's really weird. Really strange how it can look straight and then you flip it over. That looks much better. Okay, I think I am gonna take a strip of maybe like some, just a tiniest strip of coffee dyed paper, so that that white doesn't show through these holes here. And I've got some coffee dyed scraps from, let's see, I just need a little bit. And I'm just going to tear it so it's not too perfect. A little bit more. I want it to be the width of this envelope. Yeah. And then we will ink this and glue that down and put the lace over the top. And then that will keep, because that ticket doesn't go all the way to the bottom. I mean, you could probably finagle it, but I can't get my hand inside that pocket because it's so tall. And my bone folder, well, that's the short one, but even my tall bone folder, you'd have to kind of hold that down while you put the tag in, and that's not going to happen. This is one of the reasons that when you're doing like a coin envelope or something like that, you put that flap on the outside. But this is a prefab envelope, of course, so I'm going to put the glue on this piece. So I didn't notice that until I already had it attached to the page or to the journal. So yeah, I'm just gonna add that right there on the bottom. It'll look like it's supposed to be there. I just want to cover up that white like so, and then we will put this piece across the bottom. And let's see, I'm going to go all the way across with this piece. Okay. And what I'm going to do is line it up across the bottom, even with this other piece. Yep, that looks good. This is the Dollar Tree crochet trim. It's a very light, it's this color when it starts, and then I used the Distress Inks, the walnut stain. I think that's what we used. I used the Vintage Photo and walnut stain, you know, kind of just together, and then sopped it up, and that's the color I ended up with. Kind of a almost a mocha color is what it looks like to me. So okay, let's do this one here and this one here, and we will probably add more to that, and then I need to find a pocket for that as well. So let's see, I've got a background page over here. We could use one of these pieces for a pocket. let's see. What if we use this piece right here? This is the smaller version of this journal card here. So let's cut that out and use that. I think that would be, that's almost already the right size. Let's see. I'm getting more used to these Tim Holtz scissors. It's still a little awkward for me because they do fit your hands different than a regular pair of scissors, and I find that I have a tendency to not cut as straight with them. I kind of almost seem to go a little crooked, but I like the way they cut so easily. And then, but I have a hard time, you know, manipulating them. So I have to get used to it. The shears are harder for me. They're very heavy. But for cutting long lengths, I think they'll be perfect. So it looks like I got some glue on here. All right, look at that. That fits pretty good. So let's ink this. And then maybe we'll do like a little cluster or something here with a word or something. I don't know where my Tim Holtz or words. I need to finish organizing up here. I need to go to Harbor Freight and get some more of those clear containers. And I'm down there every week, but I don't know why. I'm leaving the parking lot and then I think, oh yeah, I wanted to go to Harbor Freight. So it's not exactly the same size as the mat, but we're off, you know, just a smidge, so I'm not going to be concerned about that. Okay, let's look at the one that I had a piece that had 3. So I was thinking I could do a little kind of cluster here. Let's do this. But I do really like these scissors for smaller items. Like the tips are so sharp that I just love the detail that you can get. Okay, so we can do something with that. Let me get this mess out of the way. And I've got this music piece. What if I cut this down a little bit? Although there isn't any music on this, it's just music staff. Do something on the back, and I will ink that as well. And let's see, what else did we have? We have the tiny, this tiny little label here. Easier if I just cut that apart. That is a tiny little piece. That might be better. Let's use this one. It's not as big as that other one, but it's Lots of options. That's why I print them out in several sizes. Makes it nice to be able to pick and choose. Especially like this kit, there's 3 pages of ephemera, so you know, then it doesn't feel like there's only 3 pages of ephemera. It feels like you have a lot more options. Spam is calling me again. This one number from Bangladesh is calling me over and over and over. So let's put that there. Let me see if I can find those words. They were here in the front. I've got some rub-ons too. Those are vacation. Nothing really small enough that would fit in there. Happy might fit in there. I got so much stuff. Oh yeah, there's those flowers. Well, let's try and do happy. It's in black, so oh, you know what? I'm going to use Hope. Let's use Hope. Yeah, I like just Hope right there. Oh, where's that stick? I left it in there. One of my friends gave me these. She was getting rid of all her... Am I doing this wrong? It doesn't seem to be coming off. She was getting rid of all her scrapbooking stuff. And this was in there. She didn't even know what was in there, she said. Alright, let's see. Because that doesn't feel like, well, you know, usually it looks a little, oh, it worked, okay. Most of the time it kind of looks almost gray when you get it rubbed off. So, oh, there's 2 pages of the same rub-ons. I didn't know that. Cool. Alright, so we have Hope. And we have this and this. Do I want to put a piece of... Let's put a piece of this. Let's do, doesn't have to be the same, but I'm making it up as I go, people. Just a little cluster. Okay. That right in the middle, and then I'm going to put this piece on the bottom. Then we'll put the lady. Seed packet. Oh, it's not, it's seed bowl. Oh, it looks like maybe a gardening magazine. Hardware implements. Tin shop. 1868. Seed bulbs. So it's like Burpee catalog. It's a little thicker, so I just want to rub it down until it gets good and stuck that over that crochet trim, and then we'll put Hope. Okay, now where did I have Hope? Right in the middle? Or, I think I'll just do it right there. Okay. Now let me show you the pages that I have chosen. And what did I do? Oh, don't want to lose the stick. Okay, there we go. All right, so we need to put something here, and I've still got this stuff here. We've got this pocket, I've got this, we've got this little cluster on that pocket. This pocket is good. I'm not adding a ton of stuff to this, but let me show you what I've got for the pages. I've got mostly writing space, so I chose the ones that were lighter, and then of course copy dyed paper. Here's some more music paper. Everything was copy dyed. Love this. And then of course I have to have a doily. All of these pages you can see have the writing space. I added and I need to buy some of this because I'm running out. I used to have a ton of it running out my ears, and then this will be the center. And then, so there's 10 total pieces here, and then I will go ahead and sew this in. Now, these are 4.5. If you want this to fit in the middle, and this to close, and this to close this way, you'll need to trim these down to about 4. I decided to not worry about that because I like the whole 4.5 size. We will fold it this way, and then the journal will go this way, and then we will have the elastic band on the edge this way, like so. Okay, that's why I didn't want this sticking out too far, because if it sticks out too far, then it's going to get all bent. But if it's barely sticking out, it's not going to be a major deal. So, and I may run a piece of lace along here so that's sticking out, and then that will cover any of these pieces that are kind of hanging over a little bit. Yeah. You know, and I'm just going to play with it. I may not do the same on this one. Oops, that stuff. So I'll just show you this one real quick, what I have. I do have pocket, like a side tuck here for this, a bottom pocket, and I think I did want that one piece for the pocket that I tucked in, but you know, when I'm putting it together, I have something in mind. When I go back and glue it down, because sometimes it's a couple days later, I don't always remember what I had in mind, so I change my mind. No big deal. I love this pocket, this round pocket. So I'll have to find something to tuck in there. This one, you know, it's same music, designer pages, mostly writing. In fact, you could write on every page in there, including the doily if you wanted to. So, but yeah, that'll fold in, and then that will be sewn in, and then the elastic will go around the outside of this one. So I really like how these are turning out. This is a really neat journal kit. So anyway, I hope you guys are liking it. I'm going to go ahead and catch this book up to this book and sew in the signatures, and then we'll see if we need, I still need to cut all my tags and things, and I haven't done those, so we'll do that next time. I'll show you where we are, and we'll do the tags, and then I think we'll be wrapping it up. So, but I have one more project. We have still about, what, 10 days left in the month? 10, 11 days? So I've got at least another project, maybe two, that we'll get to. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.